Welcome to Vancouver, Canada's Pacific gem. Glass towers reflect snow-capped mountains, while seaplanes skim the harbour at dawn. This is where urban cool meets untamed wilderness, where rainforests touch downtown streets in perfect harmony. Vancouver sits on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish peoples, blending rich First Nations heritage with vibrant global cultures. Our journey begins in Stanley Park, marking the city's verdant edge where the Pacific Ocean laps at the shores of English Bay. Picture gentle waves crashing as the sun sets. Getting around is a breeze. The SkyTrain glides above the streets in 30-minute loops, and the Seabus ferries you across Burrard Inlet in just 12 minutes. Over 400 kilometers of bike paths wind along scenic greenways, all powered by clean hydroelectricity, with quiet electric buses humming through downtown. Vancouver is a city that stays green all year round. Stanley Park boasts 1,000 acres of old-growth cedar. In spring, cherry blossoms explode in a riot of pink, and in autumn, maple leaves turn a fiery red. Winter brings a dusting of snow to the North Shore Mountains, and the frequent rain keeps everything a lush, vibrant emerald. Start your adventure at Canada Place, where magnificent white sails crown the cruise ship terminal. Here you can experience Fly Over Canada, a 4D flight soaring over wonders like Niagara Falls. Watch as Harbour Air seaplanes land gracefully on the water before taking off for a quick 35-minute flight to Victoria, with pilots waving from open cockpits. Take a bike along the famous seawall, a 28-kilometer path that hugs the ocean. In Stanley Park, you'll discover magnificent totem poles carved by First Nations artists. Beaver Lake mirrors lily pads in the summer, while joggers circle the loop at dawn and cyclists ring their bells along the path. Next, cross over to the Granville Island Public Market. It's a feast for the senses, with artisans selling handmade soap and pottery, and the air filled with the scent of fresh salmon smoking over alder wood. Buskers play lively fiddle tunes under the bridge, children chase bubbles by the water, and seagulls swoop down for dropped fries. It's an experience you won't forget. For breathtaking views, ride the gondola up Grouse Mountain. The Sky Ride climbs over 4,000 feet in just 8 minutes. At the top, you can see grizzly bears roaming the refuge below, watch lumberjack shows, or soar over evergreen forests on a zip line. In winter, it transforms into a wonderland for snowshoers. Let's explore Gastown, Vancouver's historic birthplace. The famous steam clock whistles every 15 minutes, and gas lamps cast a warm glow on cobblestone streets. Maple Tree Square marks the spot of Gassy Jack's original saloon, while vibrant street art murals cover brick walls on buildings dating back to 1886. For some retail therapy, head to Robson Street for global fashion. Lululemon flags wave in the breeze, and indie boutiques showcase talented local designers. The air is rich with the smell of freshly roasted coffee beans, and the window displays are constantly changing. Don't be surprised to see street performers flipping on the corners. Vancouver's food scene is a world tour on a plate. Start your day with a delicious breakfast at Jam Cafe, where Eggs Benedict drips with hollandaise sauce over buttermilk biscuits. For lunch, try the aburi salmon at Miku, torched right at your table. For dinner, indulge in wild sockeye at Blue Water Cafe. And for dessert, you have to try the classic Nanaimo bar, layered with rich custard. The city's markets burst with colour and life. The Richmond Night Market glows with over 100 food stalls, with dumplings steaming in bamboo baskets. Lonsdale Quay offers fresh crab and artisan cheese, and farmers' markets pop up every weekend, where honey vendors drizzle samples on sticks. When the sun goes down, Vancouver's nightlife sparkles. Granville Street's clubs pulse with EDM, while craft beer bars pour dozens of local taps. You can find cozy jazz cellars filled with the sound of saxophone solos, or sip cedar-aged cocktails on a rooftop patio. And of course, there are karaoke bars echoing with enthusiastic off-key ballads. Vancouver is all about wellness in nature. The stunning sea-to-sky highway takes you to Whistler in just 90 minutes. Feel the thrill as suspension bridges sway over Capilano Canyon, or find your zen with some forest bathing in Lynn Canyon. Many yoga studios even face the beautiful English Bay sunsets, and local spas offer treatments using glacial clay masks. For a perfect day trip, take a ferry to Victoria. The 90-minute sail passes the scenic Gulf Islands. You'll be amazed by Butchert Gardens, which blooms with 900 varieties of plants. Enjoy high tea and scones at the historic Empress Hotel, or go whale watching in the summer to spot orcas and seals basking on rocky outcrops. Another great escape is Bowen Island, just a 20-minute ferry ride away. You can kayak through seal colonies at sunset or hike Mount Gardner for stunning 360-degree views. Discover local art studios by the dock, visit a cider house pressing fresh apples in autumn, and watch the beaches glow with bioluminescence at night. Discover Vancouver's hidden gems. Visit the Dr. Sun Yat-sen Classical Chinese Garden, where koi fish swim peacefully under moongates. Explore the Punjabi market for vibrant Bollywood fabrics, and wander through Chinatown, guarded by the Millennium Gate, where neon signs flicker in Cantonese and dim sum halls beckon. Experience indigenous culture at the Museum of Anthropology. Stand in awe of totem poles reaching 50 feet high inside the Great Hall. Learn about creation stories through Haida carvings and see Bill Reed's gleaming golden sculpture, The Raven and the First Men. Here, talking sticks pass wisdom and drum circles echo through the Longhouse. Looking for souvenirs? Head to Hudson's Bay. You'll find Pendleton blankets with First Nations patterns, maple syrup in shades from golden to amber, and bottles of ice wine chilling in gift boxes. Don't forget to pick up some cedar-smoked salmon jerky and a beautiful stone Inukshuk statue. Art lovers should visit the Vancouver Art Gallery, see Emily Carr's paintings of misty forests, and explore contemporary exhibits that change monthly. The building itself is a work of art, once a courthouse, with sculptures dotting the plaza outside. As dusk falls, visit Science World. The geodesic dome glows blue over False Creek, and inside, interactive exhibits spark curiosity. Catch an Omnimax film that wraps around the ceiling, or watch kids build robots in the makerspace. End your trip back in Vancouver on the Vancouver Lookout. At dusk, the city spreads out below like a jeweled carpet. Harbour lights reflect on False Creek, and you can see walkers on the seawall glowing under string lights, with snow-capped peaks framing the skyline. Sometimes you might even catch fireworks bursting over Canada Place. Vancouver isn't just a city, it's a lifestyle. It's the smell of cedar after the rain. It's the taste of wild salmon on a cedar plank. It's where nature and the city hold hands. It's Canada's gateway to the Pacific and home to countless film sets. Thank you for watching this journey through Vancouver. Please like, subscribe, and join us for more adventures around the world. When you leave, you'll carry its calm with you forever. Because once you've felt Vancouver's rhythm, you'll understand why it's not just a destination. It's where the world feels at home.